Have you ever had that feeling? That prickly Hurandavak? Fear-neck sensation that you're being watched? For me, it started last Tuesday. I live on the 14th floor of a pretty standard apartment building. My desk is right by the window, giving me a great view of the city skyline. It's usually my favorite spot, but lately, something's felt off. It began subtly, a flicker of movement in my peripheral vision. I'd glance up, see nothing but the building across the street, and brush it off as my eyes playing tricks on me. But it kept happening. A dark shape, just for a millisecond, zipping past the edge of my window frame. Too fast to be a bird, too big to be an insect. Then, the tapping started. Tiny, rhythmic taps on the glass. At first, I thought it was rain, but the sky would be perfectly clear. Tap, tap, tap. Always in a pattern of 3. It was unnerving. Who or what could be tapping on a window 14 stories up? I'd jump up and look, but there was never anything there. Just the empty air and the distant city hum. Last night was different. I was working late, lost in a project, when the tapping began again. Tap, 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 tap. But this time it was louder, more insistent. Annoyed, I stood up and peered into the darkness. And that's when I saw it. For a split second, a face was pressed against the glass. It wasn't human. The eyes were huge, completely black, and seemed to drink in the light from my lamp. Its skin was pale and smooth, almost translucent, and it had no mouth. I stumbled back, my heart hammering against my ribs. I blinked, and it was gone. Vanished. I spent the rest of the night with my curtains drawn, jumping at every little sound. Was I going crazy? Was it just a reflection, a trick of the light in my tired mind? This morning, I forced myself to open the curtains. Everything looked normal. The sun was shining. The city was waking up. I let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Maybe it was all a dream. But then I saw it, on the outside of the glass, right where the face had been. A small, greasy handprint. But it didn't have 5 fingers. It had 3. Now, as dusk settles in, I'm sitting here, staring at that handprint. The sun is going down, and the city lights are starting to twinkle. My apartment feels cold. I keep glancing at the window, my stomach in knots. I know it's coming back. I can feel it. And this time, I'm afraid the tapping won't just be on the outside. I'm going to set up a camera tonight, facing the window. I need to know what this is. I have to prove I'm not losing my mind. I'll be live streaming. Whatever happens, I don't know what to expect, but I can't do this alone. Wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it. Follow for the update. You won't want to miss this.